Good to see you again, my friend.
You too.
You know, you've had some pretty big career achievements.
Why,
we've talked at, well, you have. We've talked in other films that you've done. But I think the biggest one, and I'm about to congratulate you on, is being the new voice of the Vancouver Public Transit System. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, that's cool.
In the flesh.
How did you, we're going to talk about the movie, but how did that land on your lap?
It happened on Twitter, and I would argue it's the only good thing maybe ever to come from Twitter, is my opportunity to do this. It was like a conversation that happened between me and the people in Vancouver Public Transit, and I wasn't joking, but I assumed they wouldn't actually do it, and then they did, and we recorded a bunch of messages, over 50 of them, I think, and they are currently playing. Like, if you are taking the subway or SkyTrain, or at a bus terminal in Vancouver, you will hear me giving you kind of etiquette guidance.
So what was the script like, though? Did it just phrases? Do you remember any that...
I want to make people have to ride public transit in order to hear them.
You have to.
I
Okay.
will not dole them out.
Because
I'm trying to keep them exclusive to
I'm
public
just being
transit.
curious. Exclusive on the
You're going to have
transit.
to go to Vancouver, take the bus.
I have never been to Vancouver, but when I found that out about you, I have a reason to go listen to my friend Seth Rogen.
Drive tourism.
Well, congratulations to you on that one. All right, so how did this role find its way to you? Did you know the director? Or?
I did, yeah. Well, honestly, my wife, Lauren, wrote and directed the movie, but she did not first offer me the role, nor did she write the role for me. She was actually auditioning other people for the role for a while. And then, I think eventually decided, I'm not finding anyone else I love. Maybe you could do it, which was a little insulting, but I was honestly thrilled because I loved the role, and it was a movie that I knew I would like, and is the exact type of movie I like watching, and really reminds me of a lot of the movies that when I was that I would watch that made me want to make movies,
Right.
Kind of smaller, emotional stories that are funny but not always trying to be funny, and are dramatic but not taking themselves too seriously. I always loved those movies, so it was amazing that she wrote one. It was great.
I actually watched this with my mom, and she looked at me. She says, "Okay, you think you need to take your mother on a cruise?"
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
No, it's fine. I haven't been on one in a while.
Go for it.
They're fun, but I enjoyed it. I loved it. All right, so working with this cast, Kristen, you've got Kelsey Grammer, who I just absolutely love as well. What was that like?
It was fun. I've known Kristen Bell a very long time, and Kelsey I've actually worked with before as well, and they're incredible. We were in the Jamaican jungle together. We were on a cruise together. We were in a hurricane together. So we had a lot of very bonding experiences.
I was going to ask about that. So Hurricane Irma, is that true? Did you guys end up at Disney World?
Yes, it hit.
No way.
It literally went directly over us while we were filming the movie, or while we were all in Florida about to go on the cruise. Yeah.